Welcome. So if you want to introduce yourself, say when were you at sixth form college and what subjects did you do?
Hi, Peter. I was at sixth form 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm in my third year at uni now. And at college, I was doing maths, physics, and history.
Fantastic. And so what are you studying now at uni?
So I'm doing maths at Birmingham at the moment.
Brilliant. And so when you were at sixth form, you were doing maths, physics and history. That sounds like a really interesting subject combination. How did you choose those to study? And were you always sure about maths, or tell me about that?
In my first year at college, I was actually doing AS law as well, because when I went into college, I had no idea what I was going to go on to. So just tried to keep my options open. So I did two sciencey subjects and history as well, in case I wanted to go into that.
Tell me about maths and physics. What did you enjoy about both those two?
I think I just really like understanding how things work, how the world works, and just how equations can just describe how things happen. I just think that's really cool.
What's your favourite thing about maths now? What is your favourite area of maths?
My favourite area of maths is differential equations, calculus and stuff like that, because that's really the basis of how you describe everything. And that applies to all subjects, physics and biology and chemistry and everything.
How much of that had you done before you got to uni?
In A-levels, you do quite a bit, the basics of differentiation and integration and stuff like that. When you go to uni, it's learning about why the things are the way you are. So when you're in A-level, it's just sort of the rules and how you use the rules. When you go to uni, it's about why the rules are the way they are, instead of just giving you the rules and telling you to use them.
So now you're in your third year. What kind of things are you thinking of after uni? What might you use your maths degree for?
So I'm still not too sure what I'm going on to do, especially with coronavirus. It's a bit complicated at the moment, but the great thing about maths is that it's so open. I was thinking about doing game design, that, you can go to accountancy and banking and anything like that, really.
Exactly.
It's great, yeah.
Having gone to such a good uni with such a broad degree, it leads to varied options. And so were you ever thinking that you might have done physics as a degree? Or was it always, as soon as you started maths, you thought, actually, I really love maths?
It could have gone either way. The good thing about maths is that when you go after you've done your first year, you can branch out and do whatever you want. So I'm actually doing a physics module in my third year at the moment, just to still keep my options open. You can do really whatever you want,
and that's also good to know about the university. Now let's imagine you were back in year 12. What would you say to students thinking about what course, what recommendations would you give to students in year 12? What would your tips and hints be?
You need to start looking at where you're going to go as early as possible, because when I was in second year, it would come to the end of second year where I was going to go to uni, I was a bit late. All the open days and everything like that, they'd all booked up. So you really need to start thinking about that as early as possible.
Why did you choose Birmingham?
The campus, I think it's great. Got Old Joe, the huge clock tower in the campus. You can just see it from all around, and it's just really pretty place. The course was great as well. The open day presentation thing they put on was really good.
I always say to the students, absolutely find somewhere you want to go geographically, whether it's a campus or a city. And then also you want to make sure that the course really interests you. What about personal statements? What kind of things would you recommend for them to think about? If someone wanted to do maths at uni, what would you think they could do as kind of further than A-level study or reading?
I would say what you really need to show is that you love the subject. Some great things to say are you're part of extracurricular clubs, chess club. There's also lots of YouTube channels that give videos about, why maths is fun, and just like make it really interesting for everyone. That's great stuff to put in your personal statement.
Well, thank you so much for that. And it's lovely to chat with you, Peter. So thanks.
Oh, you too.